why I wrote this is because the language that I saw, not even trying to make a statement here one way or the other about what happened on this night a year ago, but the language that I saw from my community, from our community, immediately preceding the events that happened when Donte was killed here, were unbelievable, were shocking. People saying hateful things without knowing anything about a situation. So I'm just going to read the poem. It starts with an epithet from another poem by a man named Sterling Brown. This poem was published in the 1930s. The epithet is, "The Negro must have been dangerous because he ran." This is it. Trigger warning, waterfall, river running from itself, root river running from a traffic stop, from the cops who pulled you over at Park and 14th for not having a front license plate. Pow, wow, it's warm out. The trigger warning, the river's running, not a waterfall, but a lowhead. Damn, my enemies fill their mouths with burning coals. When you hear this language, all of it, just so you know, is from the Bible. Damn, my enemies fill their mouths with burning coals. Give them miscarrying wombs. Chase them down when they flee their vehicles. Put them on administrative leave and wave them around like you just don't care. Hands up! Trigger warning. Whoop, whoop! That's the sound of the police. A traffic stop. As routine as a school shooting in a wealthy country, the river runs until winter screams. Freeze! There are teddy bears and candles buried somewhere under this snow. Oh God, break the teeth in their mouths. Destroy, oh Lord, divide their tongues. They should have reloaded and emptied the clips, said one local entrepreneur online whose establishment is open even right now tonight. Yeah. There are people patronizing it this very moment. A billiard shop named Break and Run. The river is high as tonight because the snow is melting like the apartments in the building on 11th and Grand that burned down like a votive candle 3 days after you were ended, and the tongue is afire. A world of iniquity. That's why they have disabled the comment section on the news articles about you. Too many imprecatory prayers, too many distorted reflections of what we thought no longer existed. Trigger warning, post-colonial, post-racial, post-traumatic, I hate them with complete hatred. Let them be like the stillborn child that never sees the sun. Darkness within darkness, the gateway to all understanding, and the name that can be named is not the eternal name. Trigger warning, deflated metallic balloons in dirty snow. Trigger warning, strangers thanked me at your funeral. Thank you, the old man would say, or the young mother holding her child, and I would not ask why they were thanking me, because I already knew the answer. May his children be fatherless, and his wife a widow. May his children wander about and beg, seeking food far from the ruins they inhabit. Trigger warning, the enemy of my enemy is my enemy, which is to say my host is broken. The named is the mother of the myriad things, and you had a name, so I say it. Donte Shannon. The officers who dispatched you have names even still. Stillman, Chad, and Bowick, Peter, and the old woman whose backyard you were slain in, she has a name as well. I don't know it, because when I knocked on her door, she didn't answer. And her next door neighbors are Luann and Mike, and across the street are Lindsay and Brian, who will be moving now because they're tired of being scared every time their kids go out to ride their bikes. Some people can't move because wherever their kids ride their bikes is scary for different reasons. Some people are scared even when their kids stop riding bikes, driving down the street in their cars. Trigger warning, let them be blotted out of the book of the living. Trigger warning, you've officially been chopped and screwed. Trigger warning, whose streets? That's the sound of the beast. The enemy, spelled D-O-N-T-E, we call it spelling, because language is a magic, and everything you say is either curse or blessing. The calligraphy of the thawing river breaking free, running free, babbling its blessings loudest at its rockiest obstructions. Oh, name that cannot be named, bless my taken brother, bless those who took him, bless the family, and bless the community, and bless the vulgar world he was taken from. Let the barrels of our mouths spill nothing but blessings. Let our prayers not be brandished like sidearms. Let the mischief of our lips overwhelm us. O namelessness, may we have no acquittal from you. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.